On the night she was supposed to celebrate her victory, Mello Buckzz ended up burying her past. And maybe her future too. The streets outside Artist Lounge in Chicago's River North shimmered with camera flashes and summer heat, as fans and friends flooded out of what should have been a triumph. Mello Buckzz's release party for Hollywood, her most personal and anticipated project yet. There was champagne, bass rattling through pavement, women in Balenciaga heels wobbling down the sidewalk, men in bust-down chains glancing over shoulders, hip-hop's ritual mix of style and suspicion. And then came the bullets. 4 people would die that night. 14 others would fall wounded into the blood-soaked concrete, screaming, gasping, praying. It was supposed to be the pinnacle of a Cinderella story. A girl from Chicago's South Side makes it. Instead, it became a war zone. And in the hours that followed, Mello Buckz's name, once synonymous with drill royalty and female rap ascendancy, was seared into a national tragedy. But to understand how we got here, we have to rewind. Before the carnage, before the spotlight, before the fame came with a price, there was a girl with a mic, a mission, and a city behind her. Character, the making of Mello Buckzz. Before she was Mello, she was just Amara, a shy, observant girl raised on 79th Street in a neighborhood where joy and danger lived side by side. Her mother, addicted and often absent, cycled in and out of shelters. Her father? A ghost in stories, gone long before she ever wrote her first rhyme. By age 13, Amara was bouncing between relatives and foster homes, journaling to make sense of the chaos. That journal, eventually, became her first verses. Her flow was different, blunt, measured, vulnerable beneath the bravado. The pain was real. Her delivery, sharp as a switchblade, confident like she'd stared death down twice and won. And in many ways, she had. As a teen, she uploaded grainy freestyles to YouTube and quickly became a neighborhood name. By 2021, Mello was tearing through Chicago's underground drill scene, gaining notoriety for her ferocity and magnetic presence. She didn't just spit bars, she commanded attention. You felt her. And soon, so did the industry. It was Boom PT2 featuring Latto that cracked the ceiling. The record exploded on TikTok and SoundCloud, capturing over 3.5 million plays in its first month. Critics praised her unfiltered delivery and street storytelling. A cross between G Herbo and a young Remy Ma, one blog raved. Her mixtapes, Feel Me, Move PT2, and ultimately Hollywood, turned Mello Buckzz into a symbol of female strength in a male-dominated genre. She performed with the defiance of someone who had nothing left to prove. And fans, especially young black girls in Chicago, clung to her like a lifeline. She's us, one teen said on Twitter. Not polished, not perfect. Just real. Mello's rise came with the trappings of rap stardom. Luxury cars, high-rise apartments downtown, interviews with the Breakfast Club. But she never left the block, literally or figuratively. Her crew, her slang, her scars, they all came with her. She wasn't trying to transcend where she came from. She was trying to elevate it. Hollywood, she often said, ain't about Hollywood. It's about surviving hell and still shining. But that shine made her a target. July 2, 2025, 10:56 p.m. The bass was still booming as the party wound down. Mello had left just minutes earlier, thankfully, though some believe, intentionally. A black SUV cruised slowly past the lounge. Then it stopped. Witnesses said the windows rolled down like a horror movie. Muzzle flashes lit up the street like paparazzi, only deadlier. Automatic fire sprayed the crowd. People screamed. Bodies fell. Friends dragged each other to safety. It was like a war zone, one attendee said. I thought I was gonna die. For dead. 14 wounded. Among the deceased, Mello's longtime partner and her best friend since childhood. One victim was reportedly shot while shielding another. The SUV sped off into the night. The killers vanished. News broke before sunrise. Shooting outside rapper Mello Buckz's party, mass casualties. But this wasn't just another crime headline. This was a superstar's inner circle obliterated in seconds. And soon, the question on everyone's mind was no longer what happened, but why. Was Mello the real target? Police think so. They suspect the hit was personal, not random violence, but a statement. A vendetta. Internet detectives pointed to a messy incident from 2023 when Mello allegedly stabbed fellow rapper Amari Blaze during a dispute over a feature. Charges were dropped, but the scars and rumors remained. Others speculated it was street politics, a retaliatory hit against someone in her camp, or even the result of a brewing feud with a rival crew who resented her rise. Jealousy is real, a local promoter told the Tribune, especially when a woman from the South Side gets more love than the OGs ever did. Still, some close to her whisper of deeper motives: betrayal within her camp, money disputes, or even label pressure turned deadly. Online, hashtags like #MelloSetup trended. Some fans claimed she knew something. Others insisted she was just another woman cursed by proximity to power, stuck between survivors' guilt and suspicion. Whatever the motive, the message was clear: fame doesn't protect you from the block. Sometimes, it just paints a brighter target. As of now, no arrests have been made. Police recovered rifle and handgun shells from the scene. Surveillance footage is under review. Ballistics have been matched to weapons used in prior Southside incidents, suggesting the shooters may be linked to other crimes. Mello has not been charged. She's reportedly cooperating with authorities, but sources say she's also hired top criminal defense attorney Sean Hobson, famous for defending Chicago's most notorious. Prosecutors face an uphill battle without suspects. But civil suits from victims' families are almost guaranteed. And the media pressure is mounting. Is Mello a victim? A symbol? Or something more complicated? Public opinion is split. Fans are flooding her page with prayer emojis and loyalty posts. Detractors are calling her an instigator, a drill diva, who glamorized the very violence that killed her people. Meanwhile, the hip-hop community is reeling. Some artists have spoken out. Rico Nasty, G Herbo, even Cardi B posted cryptic tweets about the dangers of keeping it too real. But most are quiet. Fear runs deeper than grief here. Where it all goes from here. Mello Buckzz is now at a crossroads. Her label is said to be evaluating next steps. Industry insiders predict a hiatus. Others are already crafting her comeback, from survivor to savior, a documentary, a reflective album, maybe even activism. Or she could vanish. Haunted. Hardened. Done with the game entirely. What's certain is that she will never be the same. None of them will. Chicago lost 4 souls that night. Mello lost her chosen family. And the world lost another illusion, that success, for Black artists from dangerous zip codes, can insulate you from tragedy. It can't. Because even when you leave the block never leaves you. And sometimes, it comes back with a gun.
Like and subscribe.